Hey y'all, it's Dahlia with D Loops Crafts, and I'm back with another crochet and chat. Over the weekend here in Rhode Island, we had a historical blizzard. We got almost 40 inches, y'all, of snow. And if you don't know what that is, let me show you. Oof. Since we got so much snow, I thought it'd be a good time to tell y'all about the day that my family and I went sledding and almost unalived ourselves. Let's get started. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a crazy chat like this. Okay, so right now to start though, I'm going to work on the chains for my mini volleyballs because I haven't done that yet. Okay, so let's get into the story. My family and I have been doing outdoor activities ever since I was little, honestly. We used to play softball, soccer, volleyball, we always did outdoor activities, even during the winter. We used to go tubing and, of course, sledding. And if you're from New England, you know those are some of the things we do during the winter. So there's a couple spots around here that you can go sledding at that have large hills, but there was one behind this high school that we used to go to all the time. You actually can't sled down this hill anymore because they built something on it. So annoying. They messed up like the greatest sledding hill. Hold on, I gotta count. So, also, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought, crocheting chains, because I kind of need to count. So we might crochet something else. But anyways, we got one done. In particular, I was probably like 13 or 14, and it was me, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my cousins. And I have a large family, so I wouldn't say all my cousins were there, but probably like 5 or 6. So there was a ramp at the bottom of the hill. And I don't remember if we built it or if it was there before we got there. I feel like it was there before we got there. But we were like, oh my gosh, this is perfect because we can all hit the ramp when we go down. That's like top tier part of the fun, to like ram yourself into the ramp and hope you don't get hurt. I guess without a ramp, it's not dangerous either, but that's not fun. So, um, so we were all taking turns with the sleds and going down, trying to hit the ramp. It was fun. We were laughing, whatever. Me, my aunt, my mom, and my cousin have the great idea that we should go together. None of us really took into account like weight on one sled and then how steep the hill was, and then like that amount of weight hitting the ramp. We just didn't process that. Like we knew it was a little dangerous, but like it just didn't get processed, you know? And we're not big people. It just like is a lot of people, you know? Anyways, so they made sure to put me in the middle because I've always been tiny, short, skinny, just small, petite. So they were like, we're going to stick her in the middle because if she's in the front and she's in the back, she's going to go flying, which they were probably right. So we all hop on the sled. They push us down. We're going, we hit the ramp, and then we all just fly. um I remember like being in the sky and then closing my eyes, and I remember waking up on the floor like this, looking up, and I just see like my dad, my brother, and my cousin running down the hill, like they were sprinting down the hill. And then like I was just laid out. Nobody broke a neck, but like you could have very much broken a neck that day. Someone could have broken a neck that day. We're lucky nobody broke a neck that day. My mom ended up kicking my cousin, I think, or somebody kicked each other when they were in the air. Once my dad ran down the hill, he had checked on all of us, obviously, to make sure we were okay, because all of us were just laid out. Nobody was moving. We got the wind knocked out of us, and it was like a struggle to get our breath back. He's like, you guys look like you were unalive, like out. So he was freaking out on his way down the hill. I just remember looking up and I was like, dang, we got jacked up. We jacked ourselves up. Hold on, I gotta count. I'm watching my dog. I don't really let her on my bed. And I put a towel down if I do let her on because I don't want her directly on my blanket. And she was just like moving around trying to kind of gather it and put it under her. I saw her like picking it up with her mouth and stuff. It was cute. I'm not helping her out though. So I can't tell you the last time I went sledding. I do remember going tubing a few times after that. Like in New Hampshire, Vermont, or even over here. But that was definitely an experience, core memory that I will never forget. Almost unaliving ourselves on a random hill while sledding. We never tried that again either. I think it was a mutual understanding of like, yeah, let's not try to add more than 2 people on one sled again. It's funny to think about now. Like, it's humorous to talk about now. We laugh about it now. But in the moment, we were not laughing. Everyone was like, are we all alive? Did anybody break anything? Good times. Good times. I wanted to go sledding this past time, especially because we have so much snow. I probably still can actually, but it's been sunny, so the snow is going to be a little softer. Um, but there are no sleds to be found anywhere. Everybody had the same idea, or the stores were slacking and just didn't order any sleds this year. But they're slacking because your girl would have bought one, and I would have been right outside in my backyard because that's how much snow we got. So yeah, that was quite the experience. I'm glad that all of us survived. Nobody broke anything that day because that would have just like been a party pooper, you know? I have yet to go snowboarding or skiing though, so that is definitely on my bucket list. I was a skater girl once upon a time. I did have a skateboard that I stole from my cousin. She technically left it at my house, so it became mine. I feel like snowboarding actually wouldn't be that bad for me. But I love to rollerblade and roller skate, so I feel like I'd also enjoy skiing. So I should just try both. Just do both. I have seen some pretty crazy like skiing videos lately though that makes me like, ugh. I definitely wouldn't want to do it alone. I saw a video of a guy who was literally stuck in the snow and his skis were out, and 2 people saved him only because they really rode by him, is how they saw him. And he was literally buried under snow. Like, no, I'm definitely not going alone. So go with somebody you trust for real, because I watched Emily in Paris and Gabrielle left her up on the mountain when they went skiing. My girl didn't know how to ski. Then she met that fine Italian man. I'm not going to go into it anymore. I don't want to spoil it for you, but you should watch it. I wonder if there's any other. I mean, ice skating. Yeah, ice skating's fun. Here in Providence, we have a ice skating rink in downtown, so that's fun. We also have an indoor skating rink, but clearly nobody does that right now. Well, that's a lie. People still do that right now, but it's like on the other side of where I am, and nobody got time to drive over there. We say that because we feel like everything's far, but everything's really not far. I am my family and I are avid road trippers. So if you watch a lot of my reels, you'll know every now and then I'll post a reel like seeing how much I can crochet on my way to a trip or on my way somewhere. It's because we're on the road for a few hours, going to somewhere new, just checking it out. We just find whatever comes up online or find places of things that we want to go check out, and we find them in other areas and we're like, oh, that's cool, or like a very historical area. We just love being outside and exploring, honestly. The longest car ride I've been in, I don't know if that was the longest. So we drove to Detroit recently, maybe like 2 years ago or three, um, which was about 12 hours, but I don't think that was the longest. We literally drove there, went to an event, and then drove back home. That was rough. But I've been in a car ride from Texas to California and back, or Texas to Rhode Island, or Florida to Rhode Island, or Rhode Island to Florida and back. At this point, I just need to drive through all the states from the East Coast to the West Coast and back because I need to see everything. People say 30 under 30, but I feel like 50 under 50. Like, I need to go see all 50 states before I turn 50 because that's crazy. We'll be in Texas in like 2 weeks, though. That's exciting. I'm definitely going to record while I'm over there. One of my sisters is getting married, so I'll be there for about a week. It's going to be after the volleyball festival, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to work on at that point. It'll be like second week of March. I'll be in Texas for like a week. So when I come back, it'll be like April. We're getting ready for April, May, spring season. So I don't know. We'll see what I make. I've been really indecisive, honestly. I just have to brainstorm. That's really my problem. Let's see how many I got here. I also wanted to add that I'm pretty sure after we almost unalived ourselves that day, I definitely went back down by myself like once or twice. And then I was like, all right, I'm done for today. We're done. Bring me home. Ah, good times. Good times. I'll definitely go sledding again at some point. Maybe not this year, but I have to go again at some point. I'm on my third strand. I'm going to finish this up. I hope y'all enjoyed our crochet and chat today regarding my crazy sledding experience. If you like my chats, don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments if I should keep doing them. And I'll see y'all soon.